But at the end of the day, I think the biggest hole for most of these guys is they're just not strong.
Yeah.
Like they just need to be stronger in different positions. And so I think people get too ideated, like in this sport specific training, that they need to do a bunch of shit like you see on YouTube with speed ladders and jumping around and doing all that. And I think like at some point there's like a athletic training style. But I think for most of these guys, if they just lifted weights and they lifted weights well and they challenged different movements, bilateral, unilateral, and just did a little bit of pulling, a little bit of pushing, and then at the end of the day, if they got stronger and then we're developing a lot of their athleticism and skill within the fight prep, like within like their boxing and movement. I remember I'd never felt like I got better in boxing in the ring. It was all the little bullshit we did.
Sure.
Like all the mitts and the movement and this and like all the technical stuff.
It's not sparring. It's in those, the fucking drill it of drill it of drill.
And like, I mean, just like the hours of fucking just focus mitts and the swinging bags. And just everything we did and just learning to move and react. And, you know, like we would even do stuff more like a guy would move and you would move. And you just kind of do these like little dances to the point where you're like, oh, now I understand.
Sure. No, I mean, and you look at like a Canelo training video. Yeah. He's got his coach right there, and then they're hitting him. He's doing a 3-punch combo, and they do that 50, 100 times, whatever it is. It's simple.
It's automatic.
It's repetition.
Yeah.
Right.
It's automatic. Yeah. And I think for a lot of these guys, like everybody wants like they see like the, you know, what the top guy's doing. Like, oh, I got to do that.
Yeah.
No. Like for what you need is there needs to be a progression. Like I just need you to get stronger with these basic movements. And once you master that, you get to this, then you unlock another course. It's just like a video game. Once you get through the first level, you unlock the second, and then we kind of progress people along. Everybody wants to start at level 99 on Mario Brothers. And I'm like, dude, you got to get through the whole beginning to develop your skills to get you to go kill the fucking giants.
Well, people see Floyd Mayweather doing pads with his uncle, like with Roger, and it's
but they've been doing that.
Yeah, no, and you're like, and people want to do fancy pads, and you're like, no, you need to throw a jab in the heavy bag 100 times.
First of all, they're doing the pads purely for the media and the gram.
Oh yeah,
and on top of it, those guys are so smart that the shit that they're showing isn't the shit that they're doing.
No,
and on top of it, I mean, Mayweather's in his 40s. He's been professionally fighting for over it's like what 20 plus years.
Yeah.
And
his dad was a fighter.
His dad was a fighter. I mean, his dad trained him, and then the dad left and he was coaching Oscar De La Hoya, and the uncle stepped in, and then the dad came back, and they have generations of this fucking skill he's been doing since he's a little kid. You think that this is what he's fucking doing?
Man, I mean, so it's really hard with young cats because they see the cool shit, they see the spin kicks, the flying knees, and I'm like, guys, those are low percentage, high risk moves.
What's his name? The guy that hit the dude with the knee with the fucking ponytail.
Oh, Masvidal.
Yeah. I mean, he gets that one shot, and next thing the WWE's out there got him doing the fucking move. I was like, dude, he literally had one fucking opening. Yeah. Did it and caught that dude.
I mean, I've got one of my most talented guys. He's a light heavyweight. He just had his fight. This guy can box, he can wrestle, he can do it all, right? And he's got this one guy. This is his second mixed martial arts fight. He's got this guy guessing, just flinching on every little feint that he throws, right, with his boxing. And then instead of just eating him up with the hands, he throws a spinning side kick.
And he gets punched in the back of the head.
Gets his back taken and gets choked out. And I'm like, how many times do we do a spinning side kick in our warm-up? How many successful spinning side kicks are you landing in sparring? You're not. We're not even drilling.
You need more, coach. Come on,
dude. One of my favorite things is Henry Hooft. He's a top coach. He coached Vitor for a while.
Everybody saw that video, and I forgot who it was, where the dude basically knocked that dude out with the spinning back knuckle.
Oh, okay.
I'll find it, dude.
Yeah.
I can't remember who the fighter was, but the dude basically goes in there and he like throws the shoulder, and the dude like moves to the other, and then he fucking basically takes a step and then catches the dude with the spinning back knuckle and knocks him unconscious. I feel like, first of all, that type of shit never works. The guy got one fucking deal, did it for the gram, got this guy with some spinning back knuckle, and now everybody wants to do like a fucking heel kick and all this other shit.
It fucking happens, right? Like Edson Barboza has one of the most talked about spin wheel kicks in the UFC. Boom, KO. Paul Felder, spinning back fist, KO. Those are few and far between. Look at the majority of finishes is coming from like a straight right, a left hook, kick, or something like that, taken down, submission. So back to Henry Hooft, coach at Sanford MMA. That's like one of the top places right now to train. Is over in South Florida. It's got almost every single big name down there, and his whole methodology is keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah,
I mean,
KISS.
Yeah. straight punches, keep it simple. And so that's kind of something I'm trying to impart on my guys. I'm like, guys, drill what works more. Don't get caught up.
Well, the
in
basics are
what
called
looks-
the basics because they're the basics. And the problem is that the minute you forget to do the basics, then you get fucking annihilated.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a reason why boxers do road work. They jump rope. I mean, there's always these things like they're, like watching, I mean, dude, you can tell, not that it's a great indicator of a fight skill, but when you see a boxer fucking make the heavy bag or the speed bag sing, it's not like, oh, he's a good boxer because he can make it sing. He's done the amount of fucking time and warm up and prep work. He's given himself enough opportunity to be able to make that motherfucker look great. I mean, it's just like speed ladders, right? Like I love watching videos of dudes on the speed bag and they're doing all these fucking crazy, like none of them are big time boxers.
Sure.
But when you see a big time boxer that's pretty good on it, he's just had enough opportunity to do it.
Yeah, he's covered. He's done all of his other work.
Yeah.
And now he gets to fuck around the speed bag a little bit.
Yeah.